who even knows what's going on with these student loans? But if you want to learn how to get some dollar bills to go to medical school, stay tuned. Hey Mentee, it's Dr. Norte, your favorite medical mentor, and today we're talking about all things money to go to medical school. Before we jump into the video, of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share this with everyone you love so that you can all be closer to being debt free than someone that is not watching this video. Go ahead, share it with them, and sign up for our newsletter. The next one is coming out in May, so don't be part of the people that is not within the MKN family. I want you. Come and join us. Sign up today. At the end of this video, I have an announcement, so make sure you are staying tuned until the end. If you're ready, let's jump in. Let go. So there's truly three main ways to get money for medical school: loans, grants, and scholarship. Traditionally, most students fund their medical school education with loans, and that typically comes with interest. Loans can be federal or they can be private. After you leave medical school, you will need to pay back your federal loan. So they wait until you graduate from medical school. However, with private loans, they don't wait until you graduate, and you will need to start paying that loan immediately after you get the loan or they give you the money for the loan. So that's definitely something to keep in mind when you're deciding whether you want to get federal or private loans. At the moment, there is a public service loan forgiveness program that you can enter into after you graduate from medical school. And with this, it is a 10-year program that you would pay your loans for the 120 payments, qualifying payments, and then after the 10 years, they will forgive the rest of the loan. So at this time, that is something that you can look into to fund your medical school education. Grants are also a great way to get free monies to fund your medical school education. Most of these awards are financial or need-based monies that schools can give to certain students if they meet the requirements for the grant. So most of the time when you get your letter after you've been accepted into a medical school, they'll let you know if they have grant money that they can give you to fund your medical school education. And then, of course, the other way to get money that you don't have to pay back is through scholarships. And there's a lot of different types of scholarships that you can look for. A lot of schools right now, or some schools right now, are giving free tuition to their students. So the entire class gets free tuition. Some of these schools are NYU, Johns Hopkins, Albert Einstein. There are other programs that are also giving money for a specific amount of time. I believe Kaiser out in California was giving it for a 5-year time span. So this entering class of 2025 will be the last class to get those funds. A lot of the time, these scholarships are based on alumni donations and endowments and different funds that are not government based that they're able to give to their students, and we are definitely appreciative. I'm a little jelly that I wasn't able to get one of those free tuitions, but of course, if you're entering into med school, this is definitely a time to keep those schools on your list and definitely apply to those schools. And of course, there's merit-based scholarships as well. So if you are excelling in your academics, in your community, this is type of scholarship that your school will give to you most of the time. Of course, there are some merit-based scholarships that are not necessarily given by the school that you can get outside at an organization, but most of the time they are awarded through the school that you will be going to. And then you have service-based scholarships. So this is typically through the military or the service corps. So with these scholarships, they will pay for your tuition, your housing, all your needs throughout your medical school education in exchange for service after you graduate. Most of the time is about 3 to 5 years after you graduate, but it really depends on the program. So this is something that you would need to look further into if this is an option that you want to go for. If you don't want any loans after school, or if you don't have the monies to go and pay up front right now, this may be a great option for you. And then you have private and nonprofit scholarships that you can get outside of the institution that you will be going to school. I know each year Tylenol gives a scholarship. Then also in your local community, look for scholarships for underrepresented students, scholarships for women. If you're part of a sorority or a fraternity, look in your organization to see if they give scholarships to students that are excelling in the organization and then also going into higher education, because you may be able to get some money there as well. Through the institution that you will be going to, there's also several different alumni scholarships that are awarded each year. And sometimes you would get these scholarships when you're entering into medical school, but you can also get these scholarships as a current student. So definitely continue to go to your financial aid office and talk to the representative to see if there are any scholarships that you may be eligible for. This is definitely something that I did throughout medical school, and I definitely got a few scholarships that was able to help me lessen my load as a student. Sometimes it's a few $100s, sometimes it's a few $1,000s, and even though that may seem small in the grand scheme of things, since medical education is so expensive, it definitely helps on a day-to-day basis, and even to just knock off a few dollars off of that big grand total. And one additional way to get monies to go to a medical school is the Rebecca's Dream Scholarship. Yes, the application for the Rebecca's Dream Scholarship opens right now. This year, I am awarding 2 pre-medical students that are applying in this cycle, so the 2025 to 2026 application cycle. You will need to submit to me your proof of submission before any monies is released. Okay, but I am so excited to be awarding the scholarship again this year to help students that are pursuing a career in medicine. The Rebecca's Dream Scholarship is in memory of my late grandmother, who had a dream that someone in her family would become a physician, and bam, yes, I completed her dream. So I'm so excited that I'm able to honor her, and I'm also able to help you guys out to lighten the burden of going to medical school. So apply, 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 apply now. The application cycle is up until May 16th. So you have about 1 month, but don't wait till last minute. Apply right now. I'm giving you guys money, and I'm happy to do so. So apply, apply, apply. I want to help you out. I want to make sure that you're able to get as many schools as you need in order to get into medical school. So apply today. There's gonna be a link down below with all the application requirements. So make sure you read that in detail so that you can get everything that you need, and make sure that you are eligible to apply for the scholarship. I am so excited to read all of your applications, and I can give you the money if you don't apply. So apply, apply, apply. So I definitely hope that this video helped you kind of look at the different ways in order to get monies to go to medical school. If you have a question, please feel free to leave a comment down below, and I am more than happy to answer your question. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And sign up for our newsletter. I want you a part of the MKN family. Alrighty. Bye-bye.